The weatherman has warned after 3 years of bountiful rainfall, India faces the prospect of a below normal monsoon season, all thanks to the phenomenon called El Nino. GP Sharma, president of private weather agency SkyMet, explains.
We got used to it by now. La Nina, this is the triple dip La Nina means for the last 3 years. We're in La Nina conditions. Obviously, it's coming to an end, fading away soon. So means in the next about 4 to 6 weeks or so, I expect them to become firstly neutral. Obviously, as it happens in the month of April or so, or by beginning of May itself, they should turn neutral, and then thereafter gradually there are indications based on the various numerical models also that they are building up towards El Nino.
If indeed La Nina gives way to El Nino, a below normal rainfall could have a negative impact across sectors of the Indian economy, especially agriculture and related industries. The Finance Ministry fears that this could result in lower output and higher prices. And taming inflation, the task at hand for the RBI, could become even more challenging, and interest rates could remain elevated for longer than expected.
We are seeing the heat stress, being built up again. It's the same phenomenon that we saw last year as well, which is putting pressure on the production of the Rabi crop like wheat, oilseeds, and even pulses. On top of that, if we get into an El Nino condition during the summer season, it could spoil the monsoon season ahead as well and impact the overall production and of course yield. So I think it just adds on to making the situation even difficult for India's inflation management.
So what is El Nino? Simply put, it is the warming of sea surface waters in the central and eastern tropical Pacific Ocean, and this weakens the southwest monsoon over India. According to a report by Kotak Securities, in the past 130 years, 60% of all droughts experienced by the country have coincided with an El Nino, with average rainfall around 10% less than normal. According to that same report, the previous instance of an El Nino weather phenomenon impacting the monsoon was in 2009, with rainfall 23% below normal. And while there seems to be a consensus among weather agencies around the globe over the possibility of an El Nino this year, both the IMD and SkyMet say a clearer picture will emerge by April.
The El Nino conditions are building up. Accurate predictions can be made sometime in April. But before it becomes too late, we should prepare for that and take it as almost granted that it's going to impact 80% of the El Nino conditions. They impact and turn Indian monsoon into below normal.
The IMD will make its first long-term forecast for the monsoon in April. Until then, one can only hope that the El Nino will spare India its wrath. Bureau Report, BQ Prime.